I'm Carter. I have twin girls, Molly and Maddie, and they are 14, and Landon, who's 10. In addition to the kids, I have Caramel.
He's so pretty.
And then we have Scout.
Stop.
Caramel and Scout do not get along at all.
Caramel, that's not nice.
Caramel torments Scout. She lives on top of my kitchen cabinets, on the kitchen counter, on top of the fridge.
Let's get down, Mama.
We have a problem.
Good. Scout pees in my dish rack.
She won't leave the counter.
When Caramel's around.
I'd come down and there'd be poo on the kitchen counter.
Still going.
It's disgusting. It's gross. I am tired of living this way. It's exhausting. I think I will become increasingly bitter. I feel like a failure. I feel like a failure as a parent. I don't know how to solve it.
Come on, let's get down. That's not nice. You know Mama doesn't like that.
It's not a good life for her. If Jackson doesn't solve our problem, we will have to put Scout up for adoption.
So I'm heading over right now to meet up with single parent Carter, her 3 kids, and their cats. And one of those cats, Scout, is being bullied so badly by another cat, Caramel, that she's living in the kitchen, and that's it. And this is all around just a red alert situation. I'm gonna get over there right now because the way I'm seeing it, one of these cats is gonna be rehomed for the good of the cats and the good of this family. Hey.
Hi, I'm Carter. Nice to meet you.
Carter, nice to meet you. Hey, look, it's a cat.
Shocker.
Hey, I'm Jackson.
Molly.
Molly.
Maddie.
Maddie, and I didn't get your name.
Landon.
Well, good. Let's all talk. Who's this?
This is Scout. And then we have Caramel, which was
My cat.
her kitty.
What makes Caramel your cat?
I paid $35 for her.
Oh, it came out of your pocket.
She prefers to hang out with Maddie. She will a lot of times be laying in bed with Maddie.
I'm kind of nervous right now because I'm afraid he's gonna tell me that Caramel's a problem and we need to get rid of her, and I don't want to do that.
What is the issue?
Caramel doesn't like Scout. Scout allows Caramel to bully her, and Caramel goes after her, hence the chunk that's
Oh, the
missing in her
chunk
ear.
that's missing out of her ear is because of Caramel?
Yeah.
Oh.
So Scout lives in the kitchen, which was fine for a while. I mean, you know, just cat hair everywhere. But then what we think happened is one day when we were at school and work, Caramel must have attacked Scout when she was in the kitty litter, because now Scout won't use the kitty litter.
At all?
I've moved it and put it in the kitchen, on the kitchen counter. That's the only way I can get her to use it,
On the counter.
on the counter.
Oh, hell's bells. There's a
There's
litter
a-
box on your kitchen counter.
Yes.
Not only is having a litter box on the kitchen counter kind of gross, but you put feces and urine right next to where you prepare food. That's going to cause all kinds of health problems for the entire family. So Scout is basically relegated to the kitchen.
Caramel's a large cat, so she can't just jump on the counter like Scout can. So Scout then jumps away from her. But Caramel will sit underneath like the cabinet.
Just waiting.
Just waiting.
Scout is a fridge cat. That is to say that she's been scared up to a place where she fears coming down.
Because there's a cat litter in my kitchen, which is beyond disgusting. I bleach down the counters every morning, and I do all the kitty litter, taking care of all the cats.
You got a lot of help here.
I know, which that becomes an issue because
Of course it becomes an
especially
issue.
when I get home from working all day, I'm bitter because I'm not getting
Sure.
any help.
What she's saying is that you guys don't do anything when it comes to the cats. The main problem I can see is not just the cats. I've got a mom who's hanging by a thread. She can't do this anymore. She's the only one taking care of the situation. She's the only one remedying anything. And she seems to be like the only one who's paying the price. Show of hands. Who plays with the cats?
No, I did for a while.
Molly.
remember?
Oh.
Once.
Molly.
Who feeds cats? Does everybody scoop litter?
Every day, multiple times a day.
These kids are doing nothing. Nothing. That has got to change. You got a mom on the verge of a nervous breakdown in there. What's the goal here?
My goal is to get the kitty litter out of the kitchen.
Okay.
Scout back using it because that relationship is fixed and that she doesn't have to live her life on the top of the kitchen cabinets
Right, the
anymore.
most important part of this
Right.
whole thing. So You guys are free to go for a while, and Carter, let's just you and me break down what's going on in the kitchen.
Okay.
All right, come on.
In this corner, there's a hole in the top. So Scout sometimes will hang out up there.
Did you just say there's a hole in the cabinet?
There's a hole in the top. You can't see it from in here, but there's a hole in the top. If Caramel's on the counter, she'll climb in down through there and she hangs out right in here.
So if you don't come around, that's where Scout is basically gonna live until you remove Caramel.
Yes.
You can't have a cat living in a cabinet. That's home for her.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
Right.
That's really sad. The situation to me is pretty crystal clear. Because Carter can't control her kids, the chaos just spills over to the cats. Scout is so terrified from the bullying that Caramel's putting on her that she won't leave the safety of the kitchen, and Carter's only solution is to put a litter box on the counter. It's all led to a cycle of bullying and bitterness. Carter is miserable. Scout spends her life in hiding, and this has all got to stop right now. The one thing that I'm really picking up here is your level of I've had it. That's been since the moment I've walked in here. You can feel it coming off of your relationship with the kids. Every time you look at this thing, it's a very fresh thing for you.
Yeah.
You're the only one who's feeling the stakes, and my job is to take care of Scout.
Yes.
But I'm feeling for you as much as I'm feeling for Scout right now. To see a cat so scared that she's pulled up in a kitchen cabinet just breaks my heart. And I don't know if Carter has the courage to fix it. I mean, clearly her kids are of no help. At this point, I'm thinking there's a good chance that either Scout or her tormentor, Caramel, are gonna have to be rehomed. And if Carter won't step up, I'm going to, because I can't let this go on any longer. Let me ask you a few questions, minus your mom. Is she like the only caretaker in terms of Scout?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out why she's alone in this whole thing.
All of us have like sports and other stuff to do, homework, so.
You can tell that she's sort of at her wit's end about this. You can't keep going through this anymore, and instead of just not being heard, it's time to assign things and expect them to be done and get them done, okay? Molly, your job is to be basically in charge of Scout's mojo. By the time I get back here next time, that you're playing with her and demonstrating to me that she can go out here, out there, as long as she's following a toy without this kind of thing, okay? Maddie, your homework is to sequester Caramel, just keep her away. That's hopefully gonna give Scout the room to become more confident, and then we'll put Caramel back in, and Scout will hopefully have developed the mojo to stand up to Caramel. Your job, sir, is to keep an eye on everybody else. I want progress reports. I want you to I'm gonna leave you with a homework camera. I'd like you to document everybody doing their job. So one thing I'd like you guys to do as a family is to catify the house with high place shelving. Starting to build what I call the cat superhighway, right? So you've got this whole area that she can move around without touching the floor if she doesn't want to, but eventually I definitely want her on the floor. At the end of this, it's all about accepting the gravity of the situation, and for you guys especially to understand that your mom is at the end. Everybody has to follow the rules that we set down right now, and they have to follow them as if something depends on it, because something does depend on it. Scout or Caramel, one of these guys may not be able to live here after the next couple of weeks if these guys don't follow those rules. And we'll see you in a few weeks' time.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.